Paddy Pimblett recently stated that it would be better for his career if Ilia Topuria defeats Charles Oliveira and became the new UFC lightweight champion. Paddy thinks he would be Topuria's first title defense. Paddy had a message for Ilia today on Instagram. He posted a photo of him head kicking Michael Chandler. He wrote, "Can't wait to land one of these on El Chorizo." Chael Sonnen had some harsh words for Islam Makhachev today. On Good Guy, Bad Guy, Chael said Islam moving up to welterweight to face Jack Della Maddalena is a sign of cowardice. He believes Islam should have defended his lightweight title against Ilia Topuria.
Islam went up not out of courage. Islam did not go up out of adding hardware to put on his mantle. He went up with one condition, which is I don't have to fight Belal Muhammad. Now, he can sit around and say, I could beat Belal, and I wouldn't go up and beat Belal because I can beat Belal. The bottom line is you entered a division openly that you said you wouldn't face one of the top guys. That's not a sign of courage. That's a sign of cowardice. I don't love the idea. You have an undefeated. Make sure you understand what happened. I know this is your friend, DC. I think of Islam as my friend too. But let's think of what happened. You have an undefeated, #1 ranked world champion who's chasing you down. He is willing to leave his division behind. He's willing to walk away from his belt to chase you down. You are so interested in getting away from this guy that you not only leave your belt, you leave your division, and the whole thing is only contingent that you don't have to fight Islam. Not for nothing. This is not the way champions conduct themselves.
Mike Perry had a message for Darren Till. Till competed in Misfits boxing over the weekend and defeated Darren Stewart via unanimous decision. Here's what Perry had to say to him after the fight.
Darren Till, you still built like a 50-year-old bicyclist. Head full of gray hairs. I'm ready. Y'all gotta come correct. Let's get off these bullshit offers. You said you wanted 300 or 350. We offered it to you at Dirty Boxing. You said we tried to lowball you. You tried to lowball me, or Misfits tried to lowball me. So y'all want me to fight you in Liverpool, in your city, in your country? Come over there, compensate me for it, and I'll happily come punch those big fake white teeth out of your mouth.
Darren Till responded to Perry. He reposted that video on X. He wrote "shit for brains." Anthony Smith believes Jon Jones is playing mind games with Tom Aspinall at this point, and it's starting to get to Aspinall. Smith says Jon is a master manipulator and just wants to do the complete opposite of what Tom wants. Smith said, "I have a lot of love and respect for Tom Aspinall, but if I'm Tom, I'm probably going to be a little quieter. I think that he's poking and he's prodding, and he's trying to attack Jon's ego a little bit and force Jon into this ego competition where Jon says, 'I'm not afraid of you. I want to go fight now.' Jon is not going to do that. Jon Jones in every single part of his life has to be in control of it. Jon is a master manipulator, and he's a master at the mind games that are behind this sport. He's been doing it for so many years against the best guys in the world. So I understand that Tom Aspinall has this fighter mindset where he wants to say, 'I'm better than you, and you think you're better than me, so I'm going to keep attacking that.' Jon doesn't care about any of that. The person who cares the least in every negotiation wins. Jon Jones does not care what Tom Aspinall wants, and in fact, wants to do the complete opposite of what Tom Aspinall wants. If Jon and Tom want the exact same thing, then Jon doesn't want it anymore. That's how Jon is going to operate. It's one of the most exhausting things that I've ever had to deal with, and I have to respect it. Jon is the master at emotionally and mentally exhausting people, and you can see it in Tom Aspinall already. He's starting to get tired. Aljamain Sterling thinks Kamaru Usman may struggle with Joaquin Buckley's explosiveness and athleticism. Usman versus Buckley goes down at UFC Atlanta on June 14th.
Buckley is red hot right now. Usman, layoffs kill you, man. And facts are the facts. You can always disprove that and put on a great performance. His fight with Khamzat showed that he still got it. Stepped up on short notice. I think it was like 11 or 15 days, something like that. But he stepped up, gave him a run for his money, came down to that third round. I thought, maybe not. But again, that layoff, it kills you. The injuries, they kill you. Yeah, but he has a lot more going against him than he does going for him, where Buckley has everything going for him right now. The momentum, the confidence. You hear the way he's talking online. It's not like he's talking, he's just talking really, really confident. And he believes in everything he does, his power, his punches, his technique. He's black, he's athletic. There's a difference with the athleticism of Buckley. Buckley is explosive. When he's like this and he's ready to knock if you buck, and then he's freaking shucking and jiving, and then he come in, he starts swinging them bungalows. You better watch out. You better watch out, Buckley. Father Time catches up to everybody. I feel like this might be the passing of the torch. But Buckley has passed those tests with these tough fights. Wonder Boy's a nightmare for everybody. The fact that he was able to do that to Wonder Boy, it says a lot. He's ready for the elite. And that's why the Usman fight, all the injuries, I know he's talked extensively about his knees, but then I also heard him say something like his knees aren't that bad. He had to take off a lot of time to rehab. I just feel one guy has a lot more momentum than the other, especially coming back off the couch.
Merab Dvalishvili's coach John Wood revealed that Merab was dealing with several health issues leading up to his fight against Umar Nurmagomedov. Despite the setbacks, Merab went on to defeat Umar by unanimous decision. Speaking to MMAfighting.com, Wood said, "I think Umar was going to be the toughest fight for Merab at the time. I think we'll end up fighting him again sometime, and same thing. We beat them. They asked for the fight and they came out, oh, I'm injured, I'm this, I'm that. Well, Merab was half dead for that fight. You don't understand. He had an open wound. He had a staph infection. He was on all kinds of antibiotics. And personally, if it was up to me, honestly, I haven't really told anybody. I probably would have pulled him out of that fight. I honestly would have. It was that bad. But that dude that could barely walk. But then he goes to spar 10 rounds and looks phenomenal. So I knew he could do it. So I knew that in that room, I was like, we're going to win this fight, but in the back of my head, I was like, Jesus, he's so banged up. The fact that Umar is like, oh, I've got a busted hand. You guys asked for the fight. We wanted to fight later on. We said we'd fight you. You wanted to take time off for Ramadan, so they pushed for it and took the fight. Then it's, oh, we've got this injury. We've got that. Whatever, it's the same thing. Everybody is always going to have those excuses. I will tell you this. If Merab ever loses that belt, you will not hear excuses from him. You will not hear, oh, my leg was falling off, it was raining outside, or whatever it is they come up with. Umar was a tough fight. There was no doubt in my mind that Merab was going to win that fight. The way that Merab fights, what he brings to the table is just different. People do not understand it. Henry Cejudo thinks it's crucial for Khamzat Chimaev to finish Dricus du Plessis in the first or second round.
Khamzat Chimaev, he put it on Robert Whittaker. That being said, Dricus du Plessis that necessarily doesn't have the best hands, but the fact that he brings in the grappling and that he likes to scramble and he doesn't stay on bottom and he's looking to get up, that's what makes that fight problematic for a guy like Khamzat Chimaev against Kamaru Usman. It was a close fight, but as we saw that third, you almost kind of start to wonder, what if Kamaru did have more time? And what if this fight was 5 damn rounds? Think about it, guys. The time that he was tested was against Gilbert Burns. If Khamzat doesn't get it done within the first round or even second, to me, it is all DDP.
Ali Abdelaziz is pushing for Justin Gaethje to face the winner of Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira. Speaking to MMA Junkie, Ali said, I think Justin Gaethje's the #1 contender. He was supposed to fight Dan Hooker and Hooker didn't show up. He stepped up for the company, fought Rafael Fiziev at UFC 313, and I think he should wait and fight the winner. That's what I think he should do. But in reality, this game leaves people behind, and I don't want this game to leave him behind. If it makes sense, Justin will fight. Justin is afraid of no one. He will fight anyone. It has to make sense for him. Who cares? It doesn't matter. If you're a fighter and you think you're the best in the world, you have to beat the best guys. You don't pick and choose. Justin Gaethje never picked an opponent, never chose an opponent. He will fight you anywhere, anytime. It doesn't really matter, but it has to be fair. A guy who gave his title shot to save International Fight Week and fight Max Holloway. He knocked out Dustin Poirier and Dustin Poirier got a title shot. How are you going to tell him he can't get the next title shot? If Ilia wins, Justin Gaethje versus Ilia Topuria is a blockbuster fight. Jon Jones doesn't seem to care if the UFC ends up stripping him of his heavyweight title. Jon posted this video to his Instagram story earlier today.
Yeah. I'm over here sipping on coconut, talking about when you gonna fight.
Jon then took to X. He wrote, been out here in Thailand enjoying life, stuffing my face every day, and I swear I'm losing weight somehow. The quality of food here is amazing. So delicious, so clean. This user replied saying, enjoying your last days as champ before being stripped, I see. Jon replied, stripped? Do I come across as the type of person who cares about things like that? This user replied, yes. Otherwise, you'd have vacated the belt a long time ago because you don't plan to fight Tom. Jon said, y'all barking up the wrong tree. I told the UFC my plans a long time ago. I have no clue why they haven't shared them with you guys yet. This user replied, what exactly are your plans? Jon said to continue to monetize on this amazing brand that I've created. This user wrote, shut the f up and fight. Jon said this attitude right here is making me a very wealthy man. This desperation is incredibly lucrative, so thank you. Keep it coming. He ended it off saying, bro, it's crazy. I can't walk more than 2 feet here in Thailand without taking a picture. My Russian fan base and my UK fan base has somehow exploded. Everything is working out for my good. Now, after all of this, footage has emerged on social media of Jon saying that he's done fighting. In the footage, Jon is FaceTiming his old friend Kamil Gadzhiev. He was impressed that Jon is still fighting and said that he still had 10 more years left. Jon replied saying he's done.
How are you, bro?
Everything is fine, my
You
friend.
doing good? My man, I'm excited to see you again.
You know, bro, but you are still active. 10 years left, but you are still active.
He said you got 10 years left, but you're still active.
Oh, yeah, I'm done.
He got a little girl, he's like, oh.
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. These comments are in reference to the footage of Jon Jones and Hasbulla. The first one's from George McKenna 9323. It says Jon Jones is gay. The second one's from Let's Go. It says at least Tyson legitimately didn't know Hasbulla was a grown man. And the final one's from the Dark Criminal 1658. It says Jones's terms to fight Tom are 1, $50 million. 2, Tom isn't allowed to fight back. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.